So when I ask you to rewrite it, remember that this number here is the root. So it's saying square root of 4, and then this is your power. So there's the rewritten part. And then when you go to evaluate it, you can type it in the calculator this way, or you can type it in this way, or you can do it by yourself, either way, and you'll get 32. Okay, this one again is my root, so it's going to be cube root. Make sure the 3 is inside that little crevice there, and it's 343 to the negative 1. That's the rewritten. Now if we do it ourselves, the cube root of 343 is 7, but then to get rid of this negative x1, we put it underneath in a fraction form. No decimals. Remember, if your calculator gives you a decimal, to transform it into a fraction. So cube root of 40 cannot be done. It's a decimal, and this says no decimals. So we need to think of our list of perfect cubes. And to get a list of perfect cubes, you would cube a bunch of numbers. So like 1 cubed is 1, and 2 cubed is 8. You can use your calculator. 3 cubed, 4 cubed, 5 cubed, etc. So now we're going to, on a calculator, go ahead and do 40 divided by one of these numbers right here, and see which number can be divided evenly. So we can do 40 divided by 8, which means we're going to do the cube root of 8 times the cube root of 5, because 8 times 5 is 40. Cube root of 8 is a perfect cube. That will give me 2. This one can't be done. It would turn it into a decimal, so we're just going to write it next to it. So times cube root of 5. Same idea, but we need a list of perfect fourths. So 1 to the 4th is 1, and 2 to the 4th is 16, and 3 to the 4th is 81. 4 to the 4th is 256. So we're looking for what number we can divide 324 by, something right here, one of these numbers, and it'll come out evenly. So it's going to be the 4th root of 81 times the 4th root of 4. So the 4th root of 81 is a perfect 4th power. It's just plain 3. 4th root of 4 is just exactly that, 4th root of 4. Now notice that these are all underneath the cube root, so we are going to split them. So we're going to go ahead and do the cube root of 8, cube root of x cubed, cube root of y to the 6th, and cube root of z to the 3rd. That's 2. Now this can be rewritten. Rewrite them anytime you want. 3 over 3. Y is 6 over 3, and the z is 3 over 3. Now 2 is going to be there. Now if you notice that this can be reduced just to x to the 1. You don't have to write the 1 if you don't want to. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and the z to the 1. And so if you notice all three of these up here, we started with one big root and we split them. We can what we call unsplit them by bringing them back together. So it's the 4th root of, and let's just do 96 divided by 6. So if we do 96 divided by 6, we'll get 16, and then this is a perfect 4th power, so or root, so if you type it in your calculator or you just know them by now, the answer will be 2. Now whenever we add or subtract radicals, we need to have like terms. So these have to be the same. So if they're not the same, we need to reduce them. And so if I say the word reduce, that means it gets it smaller. 3 can't be put any smaller, so we need to reduce this. So it's 4 and 3. That 5 carries on. Notice that that 5 is being multiplied. So the square root of 4 is 2. And then we're going to get 10 square root of 3 minus 12 square root of 3. So then we do 10 take away 12, which is negative 2 square root of 3. This is saying take